Hello. We're gonna go to the last Shadowbringers Alliance right now. The Tower of Paradigm's Breach. I'm gonna skip ahead because it takes a bit for this person to get in there. I wouldn't say that I'm hella good at this one, but I'm gonna make this video anyway based on what I know, so I can do the videos in order. And we're gonna learn stuff together, you guys. This one is all over the place. I'm gonna try to be chill though, so yeah, let's get it. Remember to eat your food if you're still leveling, just for that little boost of stuff. Okay, we're all hanging out here, waiting for like the dialogue to go through. But there's actually this thing to move forward. This thing starts glowing, like whatever. And I thought you just stand in it, but then people were disappearing. I was like, wait, am I not standing in it? You have to like click on it and interact with it to move forward, okay? So make sure you click on it. I'd only run this maybe like handful of times, like 2 or 3 times, and it was a long time ago, and so I ran it for this guide, and we're just gonna try our best. Okay, so Roar is the raid wide. Got it. Colossal Impact. You'll notice this red stuff coming out of the boss's mouth. If it's in the mouth, the red stuff's in the mouth, we're gonna get an AoE right in the middle, okay? And if it's like in the back, where it backs up, then it will be on the sides. We'll see the different variations. For this right now though, because it's in the middle, it's in the mouth, in the center, you're gonna get cleaved in the middle here. So you want to move to the sides, on the outside. This is gonna spit out the AoE. See? Rawr! And yeah, you'll get a bone stack and take some damage. Okay, so this one is the other variation. It kind of like moves its arms inwards and like pulls his backwards, and then the glowing things on the behind it. So this is the one where it's gonna cleave on the outsides. So you want to stand in the middle. Good. Magic Artillery Beta. Okay. This is the Tank Busters. Every tank is gonna get hit with it, so make sure you move out of the way and mitigate. Okay. At this point, when it replicates, we're gonna get one on the side. And so you need to angle yourself in a way where you can see both. Okay, see here, it's got like 2 of these dice things. So this one's gonna hit second, and then this one has 1 dice, so this is gonna hit first. So the order matters, because you need to look at them in order to figure out what they're gonna do. So this move, Colossal Impact, we saw that already. Its mouth is open, so it's gonna hit the middle part. So we need to be on the sides of it. So I'm gonna move to the side, but I'm going to also turn my camera because I want to see what this other one is gonna do. So here, I move myself to the side because the middle is gonna get cleaved, and I'm paying attention to the second one, just see where it's gonna hit. Okay. So as this one's preparing to do its AoE thing, I notice this one's mouth is open, and so it's gonna do an AoE here. So that means I need to get onto the sides of its thing. So since I'm already in the corner here, I'm gonna be safe from both of these hits. The most important thing is turning your camera so you can see what's going to happen, because you almost have no time to react to the telegraph AoE on the ground. Okay, spheroid, we get these spheres out, and then there's just orbs everywhere, okay? And then now here we got baited AoEs, so we just spread out and try to avoid the orbs going around. Alright, we got proximity markers. Proximity markers. So, because they were like on the sides here, they're going like this. Okay. The other one's over here, and it's going like this. Like this. The safe spots are going to be on the edge of that, so right in front of the boss and all the way out there. It's better to move closer to the boss so you can still attack it, but you can still... The other safe spot would be all the way over there, but it looks like someone... Oh, they got raised there, okay. So the boss is going to slam down. See? Slams down right there, and that's how we take all this damage. I have secondary footage, so we'll take a look again at that. Okay. At this point we got these cubes around the stage and everything. We will need to stand on particular sides of them, because the boss is going to do a move that pushes everyone back. Okay. Also, we've got another... it's really hard to move the camera. We've got another boss dude on the side. So I was moving my camera around to see what it is. Okay, so this one's going to happen second. And then this one over here that I'm moving my camera in is happening first. So it's going to do a move called lunge. It'll knock us off if we're not careful. Okay, I know it's kind of hard to like read all this stuff while things are happening, but here we go. It's like leaning back, and it's going to lunge forward, and that means everyone's going to get pushed back away. Okay, see, we got these arrows going to get pushed that way. And so because we're standing at this like block here, we're not going to get pushed all the way off the stage. We'll just get pushed into the block. Technically you can stand at the other one, like this one back here, or even this one, but usually people will try to run together. But if you're confident, you know, go stand where you want to. For this one's happening second, and so this one's doing a lunge too. Even though I'm not targeting it, I can see on this side that it's doing the lunge move. I also see the animation of it kind of rearing back. So for this one, it's moving this way, and so we need to stand on this other side, and so that this block saves us from getting pushed off the stage. Okay. Roar. That one is the raid wide. Replicate. Okay, we're gonna get the two things now. Okay, I happen to... Okay, so you saw this one's fingers, and then I also saw the other one. So at this point we got 3 of them out here. Okay, so we got 1, and then this one has 3 thingies. So the one behind me, just to double check, yeah, it's got 2. Okay, so this front one is gonna attack first. So I'm gonna stare at the front one. Colossal impact. Okay, so this is the one in the middle. So we gotta get onto the sides. I move to the side, and then I look at the second one. Number 2, remember it had 2 little cubes in front of it. So this one's gonna hit second. Okay, it's gonna prepare. Okay, this one is in the mouth again. So it's gonna cleave in front, in the middle of it. So I'm okay where I am at. I'm right here. So now I turn my camera, I'm gonna look at the third one, see what it's gonna do. Oh, it's rearing back. See, it's rearing back, and its arms are close together. That means it's gonna cleave on the sides. So that means we have to get into the center, facing this one. But even though I know I'm gonna have to get to the center, you have to wait for the one, number 2, to explode, okay? Wait for this to go off. Wait for the second clone, the second boss dude, to do the explosion, and then move into the spot. You have a bit of time here before this goes off. Okay. So now we got the AoE spreads again, but also the sphere whatever thingies, doing line AoEs. So you want to stand in a safe spot, a safe row, and spread out with people, but then it's going to overlap, okay? Because we got spheres on the other side too. There are other spheres. So you wait for one of them to blow up, and then you go into the safe spot. There we go. One more time. Okay, see, these spheres are out. Spheres are out, okay? I find the row that is clear. I'm going to stand in it. I'm also going to spread out for my circle AoE. I just stay in my row so I don't get confused. Wait for one to go off. Okay. This row went off and also the circles went off. And then I move into the clear one. Just wait for it to blow up and then you're good to move again. Okay, proximity marker. So I'm gonna run to the front so I don't get hit with both of these. Just park it here, wait for the explosion to go off, and then move over to a cube to prepare for the lunge. But we had a replicate thing, so there's gonna be a new clone on the side. Okay, looks like it's one. So this one is going first, and then we turn around. Okay, this one's going second, just to confirm. So I'm standing with this block behind me. And the main boss is going to do the lunge, and we're just going to get knocked into the cube. Okay, now take a look at this. The second one is going to also do a lunge, but you have to notice that the main boss is doing colossal impact. Okay, so this one's doing the lunge, so we're in front of this cube, so we won't get knocked off the stage, but this thing gets cleaved because the boss was doing the colossal impact, the one on the sides. Okay, so back it up a little here. First boss does the lunge. And then we do have this cube, okay? Like I said, you can stand in front of different cubes. Like technically, you would think you can stand on the other side of this cube, okay? But because the boss is doing colossal impact, ever so slightly I turned. Okay, see here? It's not the mouth that's open. It's the one where he pulls his arms in, and then the glowing things is in the back, which means that it's going to cleave on the sides. And so that means it's not safe to stand on this side of this thing. Now, if it was a variation where the boss's mouth was glowing red here, then that means it's going to cleave in the center, and then this spot might not be good for us, okay? But as it turns out, this is a fine spot because we did not get hit. We were far back enough along that wall, along the block, okay? So we were okay. but if it was the middle one, then we would have definitely gotten cleaved. So I know it's a lot. If it's confusing, just follow everybody. Okay, artillery beta is going to be the tank busters. Tanks normally will go forward, north, so just don't stand with them. Make sure you're mitigating though. This little little thing it spits out, by the way, is just like auto attacks on the main tank. Okay, spheroids. This is gonna be the little orb balls that come out. Okay, this time it's sending out little balls everywhere, and the main boss is doing colossal impact. Its mouth is open here, so it's gonna cleave along the middle. So move out to the sides, dodging all the balls. If you get hit with the ball, you take some damage and you get a bone stack. Roar is going to be the raid wide. And then the mechanics are just repeating. Okay. How is that? Exciting? Let's do a run through. This is why the guides are so long, because I'm adding so much, but I think seeing it in real time is good. So I'm playing Machinist in this one, so I'm a bit further out, so you can see a little bit more. Okay, Roar is going to be the raid wide. Colossal impact, the mouth is open, so it's gonna hit in the middle, go to the outsides. Oh, I'm gonna use my raid leader voice. You get hit a decent amount if you get in that. Okay, colossal, it's gonna be the outsides, so stand in the middle. Oh man, look at all these people's health. Artillery beta, tank busters. Get away from the tanks. Replicate, we're gonna get the extra ad. Okay, make sure you're looking at both of them to figure out what they do. Okay, so first one, the main boss, colossal impact, it's gonna be the ones on the sides, so stand in the middle. And then the second boss, taking a look, it's also gonna do the side cleave, so stand in the middle. Okay, that was a nice pattern. We didn't have to move much at all. Okay, spheroids, we got the orbs coming out. Figure out what they're gonna drop on us. Okay, they're dropping the balls, so watch out for the balls from the front and the back, and spread out with these AoE markers. Light leap. Okay, proximity markers. Stand in front of the boss or far away. If you're far away, it's too far to damage the boss, but this is a safe place. You get hit with a little bit, but it's not that much. But it is better, again, to stand in the front so that you can still damage the boss and stuff. Okay, so we got these cubes everywhere, right? And then we got the extra boss here. So the first one's gonna go off, and then the second one on the side. I'm just simulating, showing that you can park it far, but again, it might be safer to stand where everyone else is. Okay, taking lunges here. See? I'm good to go on this side. And then for this other one, it's just doing the lunge. So as long as my back is against a cube, I'm good. Everyone is all the way up there, so they can still do attacks. It's all good. I was just being very independent. Okay. Okay. Roar, raid wide. Replicate, we're gonna get another boss ad. Well, a clone. Ooh, we got 2 of them. I noticed because of the extra fingers on the side of the screen. Okay, here, right here. See, I just see his hands, right? His long fingers. But as soon as the others drop, I'm like, oh, there's little extra fingers over here. So that means there's 2 of them on the sides. And then I wait and I check my enemy list to see the other 2. But okay, so that one's 3. And then we got 2 over there. So I'm gonna look at the front boss first and then look to the right. Okay, so the front one does the middle cleave, so we get it out to the sides. And then the second one is gonna hit the sides, so we stand in the middle. Move to the middle of that second one. And then turn to look at the third. Oh, it's gonna be in the middle, so we gotta run off to the sides. Okay. Now we got the spheroids on the sides. We can do the line AoEs, and we got AoEs to dodge. Stand in the safe one first. Wait for the thing to blow up. Move to the safe spot. Okay. Proximity marker. Go north between the markers. You can also go south if you want, it's fine. Looks like you can dive, you're too close to the sun. Okay. Okay, replicate here. We're gonna stand with our back against a thing, a cube. And the front boss is going first, so this is a good spot. For science, I'm gonna show what happens if you don't have yourself against a cube. You get tossed off. Okay. So this one, we got the colossal thing in the middle here, okay? So this is what I was saying. If it's doing the one in the middle, then you can't stand in this middle block on this side. Or else you're gonna get hit with the thing. But also, so now this one is doing the lunge. And look at me. My back is not on this thing. Ever so slightly. I'm gonna get knocked off the stage. See? There we go. But also, you're able to see that AoE, so let's pause that for a moment. See? You can't stand on this side because you're gonna get hit with this. Technically you can, you'll just get hit, but you might die, so that's why. But yeah, so everyone's over here, but my back is not against the thing, and that means I get immediately pushed off, and then I die. For science. I love science. Okay, we got our tank busters here. Oh. The tank died. Spheroids. I'm gonna get the orbs out. The balls. Okay. You're gonna drop. You're gonna shoot out balls. Okay, colossal impact. Stand in the middle. It's gonna cleave the sides. Dodge the balls. Roar, raid wide. Replicate, we're gonna get ads, or clones. It's on both sides. Okay, the one on the left is second. Make sure you're watching the first one. Okay, so it's gonna cleave the sides, so we stand in the middle. Turn your camera, look at the other one. Okay, it's also gonna be on the side, so we stand in the middle. And then the third one, it's going to be in the middle, so we stand off to the sides, run to the sides. Okay. And I'm going to watch out for these orbs going off. Spread the AoEs. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay, okay. I like showing the tank one first because, well, one, I I watch the cutscenes in them, and I think it's important to kind of see the tank busters and if I am actually tanking and stuff, where to put things. And also it's usually my first run of the thing, and I'll likely have more mistakes, and I think mistakes are useful to learn from. And then the supplementary one is nice to just see in real time things happening, even though I still keep slowing down, but yeah. Hope it's useful. Okay, so this one we got Hansel and Gretel. Okay, we have to separate these ads, and here the bosses, okay, one does shield and then one does lance, and they're gonna alternate who does which. If one of them has a shield up, that means when you attack it, it's gonna like throw your attacks back at you. Also, if they're too close together, oh, someone used provoke. Yeah, that's why. I was having a very difficult time with this fight because I kept trying to pull the ad, but I saw it. The other person used provoke. I saw it earlier, but anyway, the two bosses are tethered right now, and when they're tethered, they get a boost together, and you don't want that. Okay. Yeah, see, so I tried to provoke here, but I wasn't able to pull them apart from each other. When I tried to do anything, I got hit back with my own stuff, and then my provoke did not go off because the shield will throw things back at you. So this was an unfortunate situation here. I really struggled. Oh, you could see what they get. Okay, let's see. Stronger together. Okay, this one, this shield, this kind of looks like a shield thing. Yeah, okay. Stronger together and strong of shield. So yeah, this, okay, I'm having a hard time showing my provoke thing, but it shows, it says parry on it, and that's why this is so difficult. Okay, me trying to attack it at all threw damage back at me, and then here I'm trying to click my provoke, right? This is my provoke here. I hit it, but it was 100% parried, and so that means I wasn't able to grab the boss. And what I discovered later is the shield won't allow that to happen, and so I have to stand in front of the boss to provoke it for anything to go through. So I get pushed back. See, everyone who's doing attacks with the shield gets pushed back. So because the bosses are close together, people are just taking attacks back at themselves, and it's quite unfortunate here. We need to separate the bosses so that we can do stuff, but like I'm trying my best to like use my shield lob, but I'm getting knocked back because of it, and I was having a heck of a time trying to figure out how to pull them. I typed in the chat that provoke wasn't working, but here, at this point, let's just look at this mechanic here. Bloody sweep, okay? The ads have these like things. It's pointing inwards right now in their arms, okay? And so when they do that, they're gonna slice across the stage. It's like this or so. We'll see better footage later, but clearly if you get hit with it, you'll die. Okay, we'll see it better later. My whole situation here is just trying to provoke one of these so we could keep it separate. Okay, but since they're far away though, this one is doing the shield and then this one is doing the lance. What you want to do is attack the one with the lance because it's not going to have the shield on it. If it has the shield, again, anytime you try to attack it, you'll just get knocked backwards. Unless you're facing the front. Okay, so see this one, this just don't even worry about it because that's what all this like animation stuff is. People attacking it and getting pushed back by their own attacks. Yeah, okay, so somebody typed in the party chat, their shields block provokes too. So that's why we want to focus on the one that has these like red things around it, because it doesn't have the shield. And so you can do regular attacks for this. Okay, we got a stack marker and then AoEs to spread apart for. I know, this looks super chaotic. Okay, tandem assault passing lance. So this is them gathering together, okay? So here we got rows of like these fireballs. We need to stand along this row of safety, okay? Because eventually they're gonna explode. But we have to look at the bosses and what their animation shows. Okay, so they combine their thing together, and so that means they're gonna cleave the center of the stage. And since these fireballs are gonna go out here, that means this, like, the sides are gonna be our safe spots. Okay, see? This whole thing's gonna get cleaved, and then all of this is gonna get cleaved, and then all this down here is gonna get cleaved. This is gonna get cleaved. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was really... Let's see if I can pause that. That was a lot wider than I thought. Yep. Okay. Look at this. You gotta really pack it in there. And then, oh yeah, these go off in a row. Like that. See? So, we got like this, and then we got like this. Right here like that. So it's kind of a tight spot right there. Okay, we gotta separate them, okay? The thing is, I think one of the tanks was new, and they were just grabbing both of them. I mean, I was also new, but I at least knew we needed to separate them. But because one of them was new, they were grabbing. But I happened to grab this one. Okay, I happened to grab this, and I pulled it apart from the other, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so whale, looks like that's the raid white. Okay, my tank buster here. Tandem assault, bloody sweep. Okay, see, when they say tandem assault, that means they're gonna go together and do a thing. So here, they've got these things on the side, okay? But because of this thingy, that means they're gonna switch places. And so that means it's gonna end up being, this thing goes inside this one, so it's like that. And so when it's that orientation, it's gonna hit the sides of the stage, so you wanna stand in the middle. I was confused, I don't know what I was doing, clearly. But see, they switch places. The red one was on the left side, the blue one was on the right side. Okay? Well, facing it. We're facing it like that, okay? And then it switches, watch the animation. They switch. Okay, here we go. So now the blue one is over here, red one's over here, and then their stuff is on the inside. You might think, like I thought, that that means that it's gonna cleave on the inside, but no, 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 it's not that. It's actually that they do this cleave, the side, like that. They do it like that, okay? So that means this center area is what's clear. So it went like this. Like this. Well, technically it went on me, so it's a little bit more tight like that. So I took 10,000 and I got a bone stack. And whoever was over here, they died. Why did they stand over there? It might have been because there is one mechanic where you would have to stand on the other side of it. They might have just gotten confused with that. And I was just standing off because I read it wrong. I didn't know what I was doing. But just again, run with people if you're unsure, okay? Okay, so here we got these discs that are like going around. Gotta just get away from them. Okay, and now the boss things. Okay, I think it's okay, 6,000. For getting hit with one of these. We got a proximity marker, and then we also got the dudes on the side doing stuff. So because of its attack thing facing this way, that means it's gonna cleave this side. And so that's why everyone was kind of like jumping over there to say go to that side. So we have to be on the edge because of the proximity marker. But you have to pick the right side because of the little arm thing. Okay? So yeah, so this entire side gets cleaved while you're dodging these circle discs, okay? This one's going to hurt, yeah. Yeah, so it got sliced over there. Let's see. One of the boss things does 41k, and then the other one does 20k, and so it basically just kills people. Okay? Okay. So at this point, the bosses are kind of together again, and I'm like, no. So I try to get in there to separate them, but they're literally overlapping each other. And so that means both of them have a shield. You can kind of see that they both have shields now because they're like boosting each other. Whale is the raid. We got a raid wide. Or no, we got a tank buster. Okay, but again, you can't attack it when it's got the shield. See, I tried to provoke, and you can't do that. So, if you're gonna provoke, you have to go in front of it to try to get any attacks in. So I run to the front. Here, Whale, the other. We gotta take. Okay, so I go to the front, and I'm trying to like grab aggro from one of them because they're both stacked on top of each other. But it's very difficult because my provoke wasn't up anymore because I used it before and it got thrown back at me. But they're using the tandem assault, okay? Oh, we also had a spread and a stack marker. So I wasn't paying attention. I was just paying attention to trying to separate them. But yeah, so if you see this, you know, you go spread out. You see the stack, you stack together, okay? Okay, so now the bosses are doing that move again where they get together, and then the fire things are gonna go off. So that's not gonna be good. This bottom part's not gonna be good. And then they're doing the thing in the center, so the center's not gonna be good. So we got this small space on the sides. Okay. Guys, separate them. Okay, I managed to grab one. But they got the tether, and so I really gotta move it further apart so they don't stay together like that. See how they both have shields right now? It's because they have the tether. As soon as I move them apart, as soon as they're moved apart from each other, the other one loses the shield. because the tether's gone, and so they don't share their boosts together. Okay, wandering trail. Oh, yeah, we got these discs out. They're going around in different patterns, okay? So this one is they're going inside. Also, we got, oh yeah, Hungry Lance. They're both doing Hungry Lance. So looks like it's like a half cleave, half stage cleave each. And because of the way they're facing, we happen to get a safe spot here. Oh no. Looks like there's a safe spot over there too. Okay, so you got some triangle spaces over there and over here. But you still gotta like get out of these discs, okay? Upgraded shield, okay. In the party, in the alliance chat, someone said, whoever has aggro on the one with the shield needs to face it toward the rest of the party, but away from the spear one. But like, move it away. Seed of Magic Beta? Okay, so they were asking me to turn the shield to face the other boss. So, we're gonna have to deal with that. We'll see it in a bit. I figure it out later. Oh man, it is very long. Okay. Trailing view. Okay, so we got AoEs that we gotta dodge. And then we got the discs out, okay? Tandem assault also there, so they're gonna go together and do a big move. Okay, yeah. Someone was like, turn the shield one around and face the other boss so I don't get killed with my AoE attack. Okay. So that's fine. Okay. So for here, the bosses are on the side. Okay, we got the proximity mine. This is the one I died to before. You gotta go to one side, and the side that has the arm thing out, that side's gonna get cleaved. Okay, so you go to the opposite side. Also, we're dodging the discs. Okay, stand at the edge, dodge the discs. Oh yeah, both of them have it pointing that side, so that's why I got hit with both that last time. Yeah, rams together and it can kill people. Okay, so I'm pulling mine back this way, away from it so they don't share the shield. Mine has the lance, and so I'm good to go. I can just face it this way and people can aggro or fight it per usual, okay? But the one with the shield, you want to face it towards it. We'll see it later. Okay, Whale, that was the Raid Glide. Crippling Blow, this is the Tank Buster. Okay, Tandem Assault, Bloody Sweep. So they're gonna go together. And here, okay, they got their swords together. But then they got this like switching thingy, okay? So remember last time they had their swords inside, and then that's the one that did kind of this like cleave like this, and I was like, I got hit with it, and so everyone was standing in the center. This one is the opposite because they're facing the inside, but they're gonna switch sides, and so the blue one's gonna be over here, and because the blue one's left arm is up, it's gonna be on the outside here. And the red one has its right arm up, so the red one's going to be over here, and it's going to be like this. So what do we do in this situation? This is the one where we're going to stand on the other side of it. So we're going to stand on the other side of the little tether thingy. Their stuff is facing outward. Now let's watch. And there we go. They cleave it like this. Like this, it's like this. It's the whole thing, and this person like totally dies. Okay, so it's like this instead. Okay, does that make sense? I mean, it barely makes sense to me. So when it's on the outs, like that, it goes inside, and so the safe spot is behind the situation. Okay, you know, when the other configuration was like this and like this. I choose a different color. One of them goes like this for the other one that I got hit with before, and then the other one hits like this, and so the safe zone is right here for the other configuration. Okay, but for this configuration, the one where the arms are going to be outside, when the arms are outside, we're going to have it cleave like this, and then it cleaves like this, because it's in their outer arm, okay, the outside, and so that means our safe spot is in here. But if it doesn't make sense, just follow everybody. Okay, I don't know what else I can say. Let's move on. Let's move on. This is gonna take forever. Just move on. Okay, I'm trying to keep it. I'm keeping mine in a corner. This other person is a little close to me, but mine's got the shield. Okay, so this time I'm gonna listen to the people, and they said to turn it around to face the other one, but still keep it away. And so I turned it around so people can still attack this. Oh, and they said thank you, so that was nice. Yeah, and then we got AoEs to deal with. Just stay away from people, and then there was a stack marker somewhere. Okay, this thingy, okay, the fireballs can't stand there, and then whatever they're doing, okay, it's the middle one. So the middle is not safe, so we gotta stay in the corners. There we go. Okay. I'm taking the blue one. The blue one's mine. Upgraded shield. It's got the shield again. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna turn it. I'm learning, you guys. Thank you, Alliance Chat, for telling me what to do. Okay, I turned it. So now people can still attack it and stuff. Wandering Trail. Is this the discs? Yeah, this is the discs. Okay, so we gotta dodge all these discs. Okay, but they go together. Oh yeah, this is the Hungry Lance thing, so yeah, find your clear spot. There's one on the other side too. Okay. Remember, we were dodging the discs at the same time. Upgraded lance. Alright. So I can just hold this as is so people can hit their positionals and whatever on the back. Oh, lamentation. Dang, it's sad. His brother's gone. Brother? Sister? I don't know the story of Hansel and Gretel. Okay. If that makes sense, do we need to see the other one? I'll like skip through kind of quickly, like the situation over here, but like I think it was pretty clear. I think we were able to see everything pretty clearly. The struggle. Okay. Oh, I accidentally took aggro from, well, because we needed a tank to take this, but no one was taking it yet. Okay, but there we go. See? You separate them, and they don't do the whole thing where you turn it. They got a tank buster over here, but yeah. Okay, let's see. We'll just skip ahead. Well, there's some good stuff. Anything unique happen here? Let's just see the arms thing again, at least. Oh wow, one hit shot, they died. Let's see if we can get one of those tandem things. Where the tandem things at? Oh, I died. Let's see why I died. I probably ran into a disc. Tandem assault breakthrough, okay. So I was standing a little close to the disc. Okay, I didn't get hit with that. But this tandem assault, okay. Okay, it's on that side. Standing over here, the proximity marker. Oh yeah, I got hit with this and this one. I just got hit with the discs. Okay, it was tricky business. So you gotta be on the right side. You gotta be along the wall, and you gotta avoid the discs. Okay, it's kind of tricky because they're moving constantly. Okay, let's skip ahead. I want to see the at least one more time the mechanic where. Oh. I died again. Oh no, we just finished the fight. Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna at least see it one more time. Okay. Bloody sweep, here we go. Okay, so the things are on the inside, and so we gotta stand in the middle because they're gonna throw their AoEs like this. Okay? This is better to see like this. So if they're in the inside, they're gonna like spin around and swipe like that. This one spins around and swipes like that. Okay, so the inside's safe. And yeah, that's the one where I died. Oh yeah, yes. Watch this one. Watch out for the discs. Slipping through, and then using Hungry Lance. See, you can clearly see there's like a gap on that side. While this person's running in there, they died. They also had half health already, so. Okay, I want to see the little thingy where they come together. Okay, this time, am I going on the right side? Yeah, this time I avoided the disc. I still died though. How did I die? It looks like I got hit with the proximity marker this time. Okay. The hands were pointing on the other side, so this whole side is gonna get cleaved. Okay. I'm like, no, not this time, you guys. And then I run over here. Okay, but as you can see, I'm not at the edge. I am not at the edge of the thing, and then this thing goes, they rush and go off, and I get hit with 41k of damage. So I'll just one shot because I was not at the edge of the stage. Okay, look, I have a shield. I even have a shield on me. So that's why it's important to stay at the very edge of the stage. Okay, all these things are important. Dodging this is important because I died to it. Not standing on the side where they're rushing is important. I also died there. And then just literally being a bit too far away from the edge, I died there. Okay, so that's why it's important. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think they just leave me here. It's fine. I want to see the switcheroo. Can we get a switcheroo? Switcheroo. No. No. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. They're switching, okay? They were on the outside, but then they do the switch. And so now they're pointing on the inside, and then they do the things. The cleaves like this. Okay? Okay. I think that's good for this. That's good enough. Let's move on. We got more other better things to see. Not that that wasn't an interesting fight, but let's move on. The next Moogle event is actually going to have these raids in it. Starting April 24th, 2023. So, what a coincidence that I made these guides. Okay, you gotta click on this, okay? The network access point to go in. It's not just a step on it situation. You transcend the ego collective. Okay, so we got ads to deal with here, and as you can see, they got long AoEs, so there's a lot of running around and avoiding. Not sure why they put the marker on me, but I was like, oh no. Yeah, someone put the triangle on me, and I was like, wait, don't follow me, I don't know what I'm doing. But I think they did that, mostly because we're gonna get these ads here, right? And they're gonna do, if you remember in the last fight, Light Fast Blade, it cleaves like a huge area, basically. If you're over there, you're gonna get hit. Okay, so you got being on the safe side. And then we're gonna run, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that are gonna do this really big AoE. So we run to the safe spot and then just keep running. Just run in a circle. There's no time to stop. You just hit whatever's closest to you. Keep running, because the next one's gonna do the AoE thing. At this point, once they've all done their thing, see these, they're trailing behind us. We can put them together and then AoE them down. However, now we got these like target markers. People are going to randomly get picked, and then they're going to do line AoE. So if you get picked for one of these, you want to point it outside. Okay, another set of target markers. Wiggle around a little to figure out if it's targeting you. And, like, get out of the way. Oh, you took like half damage. Okay, another target marker, whatever thing, okay. And then we get those original ads again. Okay, so these got those line AoEs. Dodge everything. There's some on here, this side, and there's some over there. See, they're all over the place. So we got a lot of different things to dodge. Circle AoEs too, so watch out for those. Gotta be quick. Oh, I didn't make it. I got hit with that one. I tried to do my gap closer at the last moment, but I did too fast. So I got hit with the AoE. Okay, well yeah, that's just the ad phase. We got these like girls in red dresses. Red girl. And it is kind of creepy, but foreshadow. Before we get to that, let me just show this part again, because it can be a little confusing. This ad, the Light Fast Blade, is going to cleave everything in front of it, so the whole stage, okay? And then these are dropping. This is the second one to drop, and then this one, and then another one's gonna drop over here. So that's why everyone's kind of running over on this side, because they're gonna wait, because then this one is gonna do the cleave. And then, so we're gonna go clockwise for this run. Okay, as soon as this first one is done with this second one is going to blow. So you also have to kind of wait before you run into the next section. But if you're straggling behind, you're just continuously run. By this point, we were able to take down one of the ads. So here, I actually got targeted for this, and so I pointed to the side, on the outside, okay? And nobody gets hit. I got hit, and I get a bonus stack. So I think you can bait it and then get out of the way, but I didn't get out of the way because I wasn't sure when it would pop exactly. I think at this point it'd be safe to get out, but I stayed there just to be safe. Yeah, so this person was able to run out of theirs. MH. This person, MH, it's targeting them. And you'll notice they were able to bait it and they run out. So they ran a little bit to the side and then it didn't move, so they're like, oh, okay, so I can get out of there. Okay, so they didn't get hit with it. Alright, let's move on to the next boss fight. Red Girl. Cruelty is going to be the raid wide. Okay, and then she moves to a corner here. This orange stuff, you step in it, you're basically gonna die. Okay, and now we got AoEs here, and they all are they're white cubes. Okay, they're white cubes, and you can kind of see the outer ring of them is moving a little. Okay, it's like it's counting. Okay, see, it's going. Okay, and then it turns gray. Sure. Or it's flicker. It's because it's flickering. So it's doing a countdown basically. When it reaches the thingy, that's when it's gonna explode. Okay, so you have some time to move here. You'll notice here, this person, YI, they're standing up against this wall. And oh, they're not. Okay, how about this person? XV. Here we go. We're gonna have to use these AoEs to take down some of these walls, okay? So, this person, okay, forget this person. This person over here, XV, they're hovering over this, they're overlapping a bit with these things. And then these things explode, and now the black parts of the walls explode. Okay. Like over here, we got this black wall down here, and we got some people overlapped with it. Okay, and so it explodes the wall. Now, we got these things on the sides, okay? It's like pointing in a certain direction. You want to hide behind a wall with a similar color. If you have trouble looking at colors like I do, just know that this like lighter gray, it's gray, but the dots look kind of like light, okay, like white-ish. That's these. You want to stand behind a white wall so you don't get hit with it. If you don't stand behind a white wall, you'll get hit with this thing. Okay? So there. Because the white wall is here, it kind of just stops and deflects. But these other ones are going to get hit. So that's why you want to stand behind the wall. Okay. Shockwave. Oh. Okay, now the AoEs are the darker black color. And then as you can see along the outside, it does kind of have a countdown thing until it blows up, okay? So if you hover these over the white wall, let's see, I was trying to get this, but someone was there, so I kind of just stood in the middle. I took some damage from the AoE. And oh, let's see. It also looked like this person died. Wonder why they died. RV. Oh, looks like there was also just a random these random things that drop. You don't want to stand in those. That might have been what happened at the beginning too. We have to spread these AoEs, but also, like, see, okay, there's just this person here. In a moment, another thing dropped under them. It's like super hard to see. Like this darker one showed up, and there's a darker one showed up, and then this darker one showed up. Mine didn't necessarily like overlap with them in that they weren't in mine. However, because they were in theirs and then they were in the random one the stage just throws down, they ended up dying. I'm pretty sure that's what happened because RV has almost full health here. So they get hit. Okay, so all of us took this amount of damage, okay? So they took half health. That's understandable. But then the wall, the stage AoE probably went off a moment later, and then that's when they died. So you kind of gotta be careful with that, okay? Like noticing the extra stage ones that drop. Yeah. Yeah, see, so mine is like this little one, and then they got their little one, and over here they got their little one, but then look at this huge one that goes off. These huge ones, that's an overlap there, okay? So that's why RV died and that's why SS died. Wild. Okay, well, we also lost those white those walls along us. So here, this is the darker color, okay? And we got this darker black line going across. Okay, so we have to stand behind the black wall. Wait for the thing to go off before you move again. See? So, oh, this is not them dead here. They got raised. They're getting raised. If you're not behind a wall, you're gonna get hit with these things over here, okay? Oh, these people just happen to get raised in that moment there. Also notice there's a little orange thing here. Don't step on that. Okay, so now we got more walls. Cruelty is the raid wide. Oh, the walls disappeared, okay. Generate barrier. Okay, so these things, it's gonna drop these walls, okay. Recreate meteor. So we got a proximity marker in here, and it's kind of you can kind of see it's reverberating outside. It's not really a proximity marker. It's more like something big is gonna drop there. So with these AoEs, we got AoEs here. We need some people to overlap with the walls so that the people inside can get out. There's clearly enough people here, and I kind of hit a bunch of people. But because we had the white AoE, we were able to overlap it with the black walls. So the opposite color will destroy the thing. Also, if you notice, this timer went a lot faster than the other ones. Okay, so we were able to destroy the walls here. And then you gotta stand behind the wall, okay? Because this meteor goes off. And if you're not behind the wall, you get hit with it and you die. I happened to be behind the wall like this, and so I was okay, but because they were offset a little bit, it went through this stuff, you know? So, like if they were standing here, like on this side, but it was right here, like for example, it would go through like that. So that's why they got hit, because they were angled in that way. Okay, so then this next one, we got tank busters. You spread them apart. Okay, one person died because they got the tank buster, but that was because the tank of Alliance A was already dead. Cruelty is the raid wide. Okay, replicate. There's a bunch of smaller red girls around, all over the place. We're gonna get this circles things, okay? Some of them, okay, well, okay, first, all of them have this AoE. They got this AoE situation, alright? Yeah, see, there's this AoE situation, whatever here. Some are gonna go clockwise, and some are gonna go counterclockwise. What's gonna happen is they're gonna shoot stuff out from in front of them, and you gotta just stay behind them. Okay, they're gonna throw balls out. Okay, so as they rotate, they're gonna rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise. You gotta just follow them. It's better to just pick one of them to follow, because if you get confused and then you go to another one, you're gonna get hit with like the middle of all this stuff. So just pick one and try to just figure out where she's facing and just be on the opposite side, okay? Just be right behind her. I ran right into that one. Oh, I didn't get hit. I managed to dodge it. But yeah, that's dangerous business. Okay, tank buster here. I'll show it in the other footage. So much information to go through for these. Sublime Transcendence. That was spooky. Also, that was a really big raid wide. Okay, here were all these little thingies, okay? We're just tiny little things. So we gotta attack this thing. Let's see. See how it says invulnerable? Okay. It's because right now, I'm the white one, okay? If you are the same color as the wall, nothing happens. Just like how we were using the same colored walls to dodge those line AoEs, here you have to use the opposite wall to destroy a thing. Just like we had the white wall, the white AoE to destroy the middle wall thing. Remember this? This thing? Okay. Because the white AoEs were on the black blocks, we were able to destroy the black blocks. Does that make sense? It's binary stuff, but it's like confusing because it's just like numbers and whatever. Okay, so this, you have to be the opposite color and then you shoot it. Okay, so now it's because I'm shooting it with, I'm a white triangle shooting it with white liminal fire, and then F0 switch means I switch my color. you gotta switch to the other one. Okay, and now here, the red sphere is gonna do these like AoE moves, and right now it's black. So if you are the opposite color, you're gonna take damage. So I took damage and a vuln stack because I got hit with the opposite color. These ads, you gotta be the opposite color to attack them. But now the stage is white, and it's going to do the white wave, and so I'm fine. But now I'm not fine because I switched. Okay, and then so because I'm the white one now, I should be safe. RV is gonna get hit if they don't switch over. See, they've got the darker gray thing here. Everyone else is white. Okay. So zero dodge, and then see, yeah, RV got hit with that. Okay, so even though you gotta switch, this is when you can do damage, when it's like the opposite thing. See, so I get some shots out, and then I gotta switch to the other one or else I'm gonna get hit. And then there we go, we were able to get out of that little mini game. Oh, that one throws me for a loop. Even though it's just two colors, it throws me for a loop. Cruelty, raid wide. Okay, we got these orange things on the side now, okay, so make sure you don't attack it. Okay, so now, right now, we got these chains. She's gonna chain a few people. Whoever has the chain, you need to look at the direction she's pointing. Okay? If you have the chain thing on you, she's going to make you walk that way. And so I have the chain on me. So I'm gonna move more to the left side. So then when I end up walking to the right, I don't step into the orange stuff on that side. And you also want to avoid this big AoE. So I'm gonna stand here and kind of hope that when I move that way, I can bypass this entire thing. See, so Child's Play goes off. That's what it was called. It's called Child's Play. Everyone else can just stand in the regular place, okay? So it looks like that was far enough. I was able to pass this AoE. Looks like some people didn't make it though. And as soon as they walk into the orange thing, they died. Okay? Okay. Shockwave. Okay, we got the dark AoEs. And then we got some people tethered here. This time it's like pointing towards her, so that means it's going to pull everyone forward. So if you have the chain right here, you don't want to stand too close to her. Everyone else who doesn't have the chains, you can just stand here. Oh, looks like RV just walked straight into the thing. She didn't even do the cast yet. Yeah, RV kind of just, yeah, I think they were going forward, and then she didn't do the cast yet, but they just ended up walking too far. Okay, I'm standing in that for some reason. Okay, people walk forward, and then this stuff goes off. Okay. So, and remember, there's like this, orange one in the middle of the stage too, so you don't want to stand in that. Cruelty, raid wide. Cruelty, raid wide again. Okay, generate barrier. Alright, watch out for these as the walls come up. Okay, so you gotta turn your camera and figure out what's going where. Okay, so from here, I turned around. I saw that there was a white line, and I had to figure out where it was coming from. It was coming from the back, which means I can stand here, and it will get blocked on this side. If I end up standing in this, if I end up standing in this row, I'm gonna get hit with the black one, and I'll take damage. If I stand here, I will get hit with this white stuff, okay? And if I stand on this side of it, I'll get hit with the white stuff on this side. So you just gotta confirm which side's gonna get hit. Okay, I see that it's on in the back, and there's a wall. I stand and have the wall between me and the thing that's gonna explode, and I just stay there. Okay, the things go off, and I'm good. The black one continues kind of going through, and so that's why these people take damage, because it destroyed the wall and did damage to them. Okay, now it's on the sides here, so I'm like, okay, I see the black line and I got black walls here. Okay, so which side do I need to be on? Gotta have the wall between me and the side it's starting from. Okay, and so now it's in the front and back. So there's a wall blocking me here, and so I'm like, I don't think I can get to the other side to block this white one. So instead, I just go stand. Oh yeah, I was like, maybe I should stand the black one, but then actually I would have gotten hit. But because I had turned my camera, we'll see there's a white one on this side, so I can't go through it like that. But there's no white one for this one, the second one, and so it's likely that the white one's on the back. So I turn. Here we go. So it's in the back here. So it's this one. So you can stand here because this will get dodged by the wall. Okay. Okay. You have to have the wall between you and the thingy that explodes. Like I just said, this thingy is now dropping down, and so you gotta have a wall between you and the thing explode. So I run around to the other side of the wall, and there we go. I was okay. But these people were not behind a wall during the big meteor explosion. Not behind a white wall. Okay. Okay, SS over there. But also, there was an explosion in the back here. But because this wall was here, we were okay. Yeah, they just straight up took 999999. I think I'll have better angles in the other footage, so we'll take a look at that again over there. Cruelty is the raid wipe. Okay, we got another one on this side. What's she gonna do? Oh, another replicate. Okay, so now we got another one over here. We got one on each side. Okay, this is tricky business here. We got multiple people. Oh no, we got the girls themselves chained, okay? And so this one is holding this girl. And it's going this direction. So that means this whole situation is going to move this way. And then this one and this one are chained to this hand. So they're going to move this way. Okay? And then the situation of the girls themselves, these are the ones that are going to go counterclockwise, and then these yellow ones go clockwise, and you gotta avoid their cone. We managed to defeat the main girl before we had to deal with that, but I do have footage of it. Okay, so let's move to this one. Dun, dun, dun. Long guides. raid wide. Don't stand in the orange stuff. Okay, white AoE, just spread apart and can destroy some of the walls. Make sure you're not standing in the overlap of the stage ones. But anyway, okay, so the white ones are out, so we stand behind the white wall. Okay, we got black AoEs out. I'm gonna break the walls, but remember, don't stand in the extra AoEs. Oh yeah, see LM? They moved over just a little bit. Watch. LM right here, okay? This thing spawned, this extra one spawned on them, and they were able to move over just a little bit so they didn't get hit with the secondary one. Good for them. SF didn't. Did they get hit with an extra one? SF? Oh. Did they get hit with... Oh yeah. They got the extra one on them. And then, so when it blows up, they get hit with both, so they die. Okay. Generate barrier, okay. The black ones are on the sides. Get behind a wall. With the same color. Or you get hit like this person, they got like half their health taken. Remember to avoid the orange thing in the middle. Raid wide. Okay, we got these walls popping in, and then I kind of just got sucked into the middle here because I was pretty close to the thing. Okay, recreate meteor. So we got a thing that's gonna drop down. Shockwaves, we're gonna get those AoE things. Okay, so we got white ones, so we move it along the sides there. The walls break. We all, well, I took a hit of that. But here, you gotta stand behind the wall, okay? I was off to the side, running away, so nothing was protecting me from this explosion. So, I just get wiped by the white one. See, so you have to stand behind a white wall, and then other people who just stayed there ended up dying. Yeah. Okay, raid wide. Replicate. So we got the smaller versions. These are the ones that's gonna spin, and you gotta avoid the AoEs. So just pick one and stand behind the girl as she's turning and doing the AoEs. You just focus on moving around behind her. Yeah, because if you run between too many of them, you're probably gonna get hit like this person. Tank Buster. Sublime Transcendence. Oh, scary thing. And a raid wide. And then we're gonna turn into the little triangle and play the little game. Because remember, we gotta be opposites if we want to do damage, and we gotta be the same if we don't want to take damage. Okay, so the white wall, you need to be the black triangle to do damage. By the time I switched though, people were already taking care of it, so kind of a struggle. But here, when the AoE goes off, you gotta be the same color. So the white triangle, okay. And then I can do damage to the white to the opposite color, so black. These black pylons, you gotta be the opposite color. Okay, remember, okay, white, make sure you are the same color so you don't take damage. Okay. Other people are way better, and so they were just taking care of these things so fast. Okay, okay. Raid wide. Okay, Child's Play. Whoever she's tethered to, she's gonna bring you towards her. So forward. She's gonna make you go forward. So you gotta angle yourself so you walk into a clear spot. Most of these people did good. I think like a few of them died because they were too close. Remember, don't step in the orange stuff. Shockwave, we're gonna get the AoEs. Okay, really big AoE here. So we gotta avoid each other, the big AoEs, and then if you have the tether thingy on you, the chains, you gotta adjust yourself. You're moving forward, okay. And you gotta dodge these things, yeah. PC wasn't able to make it. PC here. They had to march forward, and they ended up in this thing, and they tried to run back, but they weren't able to make it. Poor thing. Cruelty. Raid wide. Again, you gotta avoid this orange thing, okay? So if you get chained, you don't want to angle yourself to run through that. Cruelty, another raid wide. Watch out for the orange stuff. We're gonna get the walls, and then we're gonna have to hide behind them. Okay, the white thing's on that side, so I stand over here with the wall between me and the place it's coming from. Okay, another barrier is coming up. Okay, and I look. There's a black wall I can stand behind, and I'm positioning to have the wall between me and the thing. Okay, did you see that? There was a meteor over here. After this attack, there is darkness, okay? And then this one's the light one. So you gotta hide. For this next one, it's just regular stuff. You know, I'm gonna hide behind the white wall. But I also have the black wall kind of angled here. So see, the white one's going down, so I'm gonna stand behind the white wall. But I've also got this black wall kind of protecting me from that one over there. But all these people weren't so fortunate. Okay, so angling and moving. Yeah, okay, for some reason they stood behind this black wall. But they were gonna get hit with both of them, basically. So this spot had this one and this block to protect us. Okay. Cruelty, raid wide. I know it happens so fast. I heavily rely on running with the group. Replicate, we're gonna get multiple clones on the sides. Oh, the little ones. Yeah, the little ones and the big ones on the sides. So, these are gonna move, okay? Like I explained before. They do one shot. But then see, this one gets pulled. This one was over here before, and it got pulled that way. And so now it's gonna continue doing its AoE and stuff. So, tricky business here. You gotta pay attention to a lot of different things here. Then we got the tank busters. Okay, one more time. the smaller versions are out, and the bigger ones are tethering to them, and they're gonna move in whatever direction they're tethered to. Okay, this one is tethered to this, so it's gonna move this way, which is what we saw. This one's gonna move over here. So whatever way she's facing is where she's gonna do a little cleave. So I try to stay kind of behind her, but I moved over here where other people were, because I wasn't sure. It seemed to be okay. Yeah. Oh, it's so holding. But if you have a hard time with that, again, I just recommend standing, just pick one and just stand directly behind her until the mechanic finishes. That was the raid leg. Okay, we got the chain thing again. So dodge all the AoEs and avoid getting tossed into the orange stuff. Man, that's a wild one. We're also only halfway through, you guys. No, we're more than halfway through. That was the midway point. Okay, remember, you gotta interact with this to move forward. So you have to click on it. People are lining up on this side because that's where the boss shows up first. But I'm just facing for it. This person's laying down. Yeah, the boss shows up on this side. Okay, so for this one, when the middle stuff is, you know, flizzing, we're gonna get a middle cleave, so we need to stand on the outsides. When its little ears are out and it's got this stuff on the sides, that's gonna cleave on the outsides, so we want to stand in the middle. Okay, we're actually gonna get two of these things. So the first one we were targeting moves over here in the front. And you can see it has its damage that we've done already. So usually you want to just stay focused on that to take down the whole thing. But we do have this extra one over here. So you have to pay attention to both of them. So now this one is doing the thing in the middle. So you gotta go to the outside. Outsides to dodge that attack in the middle. Okay, I saw that this one also has the middle thing. So it's also a middle dodge. So we gotta stay on the outsides. The middle one again is going off. Okay, on this one you can see here the cast is going off first. So I always try to try to have both of them in view so you can see the mechanic, because if you don't regularly look at your enemy thing, then you might not know what's going to happen. But then you also need to look at the tail. So that one was the middle one going off, and then so this one is doing the side ones, so we stand in the middle of this because the ears were out. Okay, now both of them have the middles on out. Okay, so it's going to be the T shape like this, so we got to go to a corner. Okay, I got hit with that because I was kind of wandering. But we also have these extra dudes here, okay, targeting people. So again, you just gotta try to point it away from everybody, and then don't stand in line with it, or else you'll get hit a decent amount. Okay. And once we take care of one, move on to the second one. Universal Assault. We got these things on the side. There's like 4 of them. And they are just gonna drop the balls. Okay, we also had a raid wide there. Universal Assault is the raid wide. And then the balls are gonna drop out, so you just gotta avoid them. Universal Assault again, so another raid wide. And balls everywhere. Okay, just dodge the balls. Okay, nice. That was simple enough. Well, in terms of mechanics. Like, we've seen all these things in the past fights. Still a lot to dodge, though. Remember to turn your camera so you can see both of them. That's probably the most important thing. And then maneuvering around so you can see where the balls are, if they're coming from like behind you and stuff. Last fight. It's kind of a long cutscene, and also in this run people didn't wait, but we'll watch the cutscene. So some of this stuff they say on the top, it's not going to make sense because they started the fight. But okay. So creepy. I really like the music in this raid though. This whole alliance raid. Okay, let's take a look at the other one so that we can see the beginning of the fight. So we were hanging out, chilling, waiting for people, and then I think somebody accidentally pulled in my group. Yeah, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. This little Lala was like, I'm so sorry. They accidentally pulled, so yeah. Okay, so here, Screaming Score. This is gonna be a raid wide. Yep. Made Magic. Okay, see this like thing that's turning? The red thing? So it's gonna cleave like a whole area. And the direction it is turning is the way it's gonna cleave, okay? So it's turning this way. It's going clockwise. So it's gonna run and cleave this whole side. So you wanna stand on the opposite side. See? It shoots and then it rolls that way. One more time. Made Magic. It's running, it's turning that way now. Counterclockwise, so that means it's here, this whole thing. So we gotta go on the other side. so we got people and cutscenes back there. Okay, lighter note. We got these things that drop under people, and so whoever it's baiting on, they can move it, and you'll notice that it has arrows going this way. Okay, so wherever they're planted, you see. Oh, did you see the target markers? That's how you know who has it. They're the orange target markers. See these people? Okay. So wherever they end up planting them, there's going to be AoEs that go in that direction. So once they're planted, there's going to be AoEs, like this one's pointing this way, so it's going to be, and then the other one's also going to go on that side. And then there's 3 of them. So you got to avoid where they're planted. Okay. Rhythm rings. Okay, this is basically like DDR, yeah. So we got circles in the front, and we're gonna get these balls dropping down, okay? Once they drop into the thing, it's gonna explode. So you gotta stand in the clear one. Okay, so this goes off, and then this one's gonna go off, and then this one's gonna go off. Also, someone's still in the cutscene. So this is all the stuff we're missing while we're in the cutscene if people pull too fast. Okay, so I stand in the middle now because these are gonna go off. Okay. Also, the small little ball that goes out, that's just auto attacks on the tank. Another set of things. Okay, so these are dropping. So a safe spot. Okay, we also have AoEs under us, so you gotta look up and you gotta look down to see if the AoEs to dodge. Go into the safe side. These explode. Made magic, okay, so we're running, it's going that way, so we gotta stay on the safe side over here. We'll just run through this side, and then we can watch the other one after, since we're already here. Okay, there's the raid wide. Darker note, okay, you gotta spread that out. That's the tank buster. If anyone gets caught in that, they're gonna die. So you gotta mitigate for these, and definitely no one else should stand in it. See, PC happens to get clipped by that. PC is standing right here. And then this person's running, and it happened to go off, and PC was right at the edge of that, and that's how they died. Okay, they took 52. Okay. Yeah, so be careful. That's not a regular AoE, it's tank busters. Okay, lighter note. Again, people are gonna get targeted. We're gonna move these things off to the side, and they're gonna explode when they're planted. They're pointing this way and this way, so they're just gonna go out like this. There are other variations, so it can go north-south rather than just east-west, so watch out for where they are. Okay, made magic, point going that way, so we stand on this side, or else we get cleaved. Okay. Rhythm rings, the raid wide. Oh wait, no, that's not the raid wide. This is the DDR one, okay? So we got 4 dropping on this side, and we got AoEs underneath us. So you gotta angle your camera just a little bit more up so you can see what's dropping. As soon as these go off, then we can move over. And then dodge the next set. Seed of Magic. Oh, AoEs. Yeah. Eminence. Okay, that was a raid wide, and then we're all down for this transition phase. So the stage has changed ever so slightly, and here pervasion, she's gonna change the stage again. When the stage is translucent, you gotta look down, because that's gonna show where the AoE is at. Recreate structure. There's gonna be this thing that forms on the bottom, and so we gotta look down and get out of the way. There's also a counter. Okay, so the thing that's on the bottom down there, this is the telegraph of it. It's going to go up and cleave from the bottom. There we go. Recreate structure, so she does it again. So we gotta look down, figure out where it's at. Okay, it's gonna be a line AoE, or a rectangular, very big line AoE on the stage, so I gotta go to the side. Well, the corner. You could also, you can listen to the cue, but you can also see that there are circles on the building, on the bottom. These circles that are doing the countdown, so you got 5 circles to count down, and then you gotta get out of the way. Okay, recreate signal. Okay, we got a train station here. Notice there are tracks everywhere. Gotta look at the lights. If it's green, that means trains are gonna go across. If it's red, then this is the safe spot, because no trains are gonna come out. Okay, the two that got raised, they happen to be okay, because when you first get raised, you are immune to damage for a moment if you don't click anything. Okay, so it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna need another set of trains. Okay, go into the red one. Okay, we're good. Lighter note. We got these things moving around. Okay, see, so we got 2 that are going like this. Oh, sort of like this. But then 1 going the opposite direction, perpendicular. So you gotta. So I was like, okay, then I can be in line with this one, because the AoEs aren't gonna come towards me. You're gonna go up like that. Screaming score. That's gonna be the raid wide. Okay. These are not regular AoEs, these are the tank busters. Make sure you're mitigating and not standing in them if you're not the tank. Heavy arms. She's going to have variations of this. When the stuff she collects is underneath her, like in this column, it's gonna do a line AoE. Okay, so stand on the sides. There we go. So you get a vulnerability stack everywhere. Okay, now this variation of heavy arms, it's on the sides of her, it's like wings, or actually on her arms. So that's going to do the outsides. So you want to stand inside, in the middle. Okay. Oh, this person got hit with that. ZD, yeah. They didn't move in fast enough, so they got clipped by it. HR also kind of got clipped by it, but it has to do with the ping situation. You know, if you got a worse ping, then you can't stand in things as long, but then other people can stand in things longer because it slips. It's a whole thing. Okay, distorted. Black wavelengths pulse in front of you, and white wavelengths behind, causing massive damage if you hit by attacks of the opposite color. Okay, so the final song. There's an AoE here. Everybody has this thing on them. In the front is whatever color, and then it looks right. So you have to turn yourself so that when this thingy goes down. Wait, CD died again. Oh, they might have gotten hit with the AoE that dropped in the middle here, right? KSZD, yeah, they didn't get out of the way, so they both died. This thingy is gonna drop an AoE, and when it drops, you need to be having the same color face it so you don't get damaged. See, I turn myself away from it so that the white is on white, and then I'm able to dodge the thing, and then immediately I go back to damaging the boss. Okay, and the next one is black, so I turn towards it, and then I'm able to dodge that one. Okay, and we got white here. I turn away. There we go. This person ended up shooting, so they got a vulnerability up, and they took a little bit of damage. Also, looks like GI took some damage too. Let's see. They don't have any vuln stacks. They're up in the front here. Let's see how they handle it. Yeah. Okay. They ended up doing an attack, and so they got a significant amount of damage for just getting hit with that thingy once. Okay, so just make sure you're turning to face the same color so you don't take damage. Okay, pillar impact. This one is a little tricky. You want to go towards one, and you can use your knockback prevention, or you can just ride the knockback into the other one. I use my knockback prevention so I don't slip here. You might get knocked off the stage if you're not positioned well. The other one knocks you back the other way. Okay, now tower fall. Don't do what I'm doing because I can't read this. Basically, the shadows are gonna and the way it's leaning is gonna show you where they're gonna drop. Oh, there's a stack of dead people here. I think because they fell off the stage and they ended up there. They spawned there. So this is on this side. So this whole thing's gonna fall down this direction, and this, because it's like here, it's gonna go like that. So everyone is kind of moving on that side. Let's see what happens to me. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm on the opposite side, and I actually, yeah, I get hit with this whole thing. So it was a lie. It actually moved towards me, and then the other one went over there. And actually, my entire alliance died. We all made bad calls. Okay, and it looks like the people over there died too. Okay, so let's figure this out. What's the situation here? The people over here ended up dying because the thing fell. Oh yeah, okay, so the shadow is here, but because of spatial awareness and the way shadows work, it ends up moving this way, and so it slams down on the side of the whole side of the stage like that. And then mine, even though the shadow was over here, as it starts falling, the shadow starts moving this way, right? And so it got hit like that. Man, I am super bad at spatial awareness, so I'm just bad at this stuff in general. Looks like, so it would have been like this whole side, and then this whole thing here. And you get immediately dead. Okay, so the people here were clearly better at reading the thing. Also, danger Dorito. You can just follow the person who is confident enough to have a little thing on their head. And it looks like this would have been safe too. But that was literally where the shadow was. So I was like, oh, I shouldn't stand there. You know? But actually, that probably would have been the safe spot. And actually, even though the shadow was over here, that seemed to be a safe spot. Man, wild. Yeah. So, that was the first time I seen the my whole alliance like go down. It's pretty funny. Okay, recreate signal. What is this? Oh, we got a train track over there. Oh, we also got LB3. That's nice. So we get here. And we got these girls that come out, and they're gonna throw, they're gonna throw balls across the stage. Okay, so you gotta avoid all of these. Oh, and then we got this distorted thing again. So that means this thing in the middle is gonna drop. Make sure you're not standing in it, or you'll die like those other people did. So the one that comes down, you gotta point your color to it, okay? It happens faster this time. Okay. I happen to be standing right next to it, and so I'm angled in a way where as I'm shooting the boss, the black part is still like facing the black part, so I can still attack while dodging these things. Pro strats. Okay, heavy arms. Okay, so her arms are facing downwards, and so she's gonna do the AoE in a line. You gotta figure out where she's facing. You gotta look at these little markers, okay? Here we go. Line AoE in the middle. Lighter note. This is the tank busters, I think. Oh, no, my bad. No. These are these things. Okay? So you're gonna get dropped somewhere. Again, we're still dodging the balls, okay? You're gonna get dropped, and here this one is gonna go this way, so I'm gonna get out of the way. Oh, people are getting hit with all sorts of things. Okay, heavy arms. Okay, this one is the one on the bottom again, so it's gonna be a line AoE. Okay, recreate signal. Oh, train tracks. You gotta look for the one where the train's not gonna be. Okay, so we got the red lines here. We stand in the red lines. Okay. Okay, DDR stuff again. Stand in the clear area. Looks like some people got hit with that because they weren't looking. Screaming score. It's the raid ride. I know, lots happening. It's understandable. It's happening so fast you can't see it. The darker note. Oh, the darker note one's the tank buster. Okay. Pervasion is gonna change the floor, so we gotta look down to figure out where the thing is. Okay, so it looks like it's straight across the thingy. And then we're gonna say, hey, is that SQE, Square Enix? Is that actually their building? That's pretty cool. Okay, the things are counting down. And then it's gonna toss up. And there we go. Oh, and then we got the DDR things on the side. Okay, so we gotta stay in the safe zone. Heavy arms. Oh, it's in the middle again. Okay, so stay on the outsides, the sides. Well, so many people dying, so much happening. Screaming score raid wide. Everything just happens so fast, you know? It's totally understandable. Pillar impact. Man, I'm really trying to represent. I'm like, oh, I gotta stay alive. Okay, so we stand near one, so we get knocked back into the other one. Or you can use your knockback prevention, okay? Okay, so now, tower fall. Where is it gonna fall? I was like, okay, the shadow's over here, so maybe it's there. There's one over there. Oh, it's so difficult to tell, though. Okay, so here's leaning this way, and this one's leaning this way. So, let me see. This time, if I'm right, this was the same pattern as before. So this one is actually gonna fall this way. And then this one is actually going to fall this way to the side of the stage, right? And then wherever I'm standing is probably, I think I die here. Yeah. I'm on the other side this time. And yeah, it lands this way. So this, you do have a safe spot all the way in the corner. But this, I didn't make it. I got hit. I got clipped real quick. PC made it though. PC is alive, but the rest of us are dead. So yeah, it's a very tricky mechanic. Let me tell you, it was kind of funny. Someone was like second time, and then someone else was like do it, but then some of us actually stood in the thing wrong on accident. Yeah. So it's a joke. Okay, recreate signal. We got the train thingy behind us. Mixed signals. What's coming out? Okay, the train's gonna come out, and it's probably just gonna repeat mechanics here. Okay. That was wild. But we're gonna go through one more time on this side, okay? I think I survived the tower in this one. Okay, this is the one where as I was watching the cutscene. Okay, and then they had already started, so I just got thrown into it like this. The wheel thing is happening, and I'm like, oh shoot, wait, how did this work? So immediately I get the vulnerability up, and I get hit with this. Remember, whichever direction is turning, that's the way it's gonna cleave. Okay. Screaming Scores, the raid ride. This one was my first run in a long time, and so I'm probably going to do worse than this one. Okay, this is the Tank Buster. The other one we saw was the second time I ran it today, so I knew a little more. Lighter Note. Okay, this is the one where people bait these things, so make sure you're not aligned with it. So I'm standing on the side so I don't get hit. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Made magic. Okay, it's rotating to the left, so we gotta go to the right side. Oh, they got cleaved. Rhythm rings is the DDR thingy. Okay, so you actually wanna, yeah, look up a little. Oh, actually it went away. We got AoEs dropping. Eminence. Maybe we skipped it because damage was pretty good. Yeah. You know what I mean by the DDR things, though, right? Like the front, the balls drop and then do laser beams. Yeah, we must have skipped it because, yeah, people were getting her health down pretty quickly. Okay, so here, the first thing is pervasion, yeah, okay, the translucent floor. So we gotta look down to see where the building is. Recreate structure, the building's gonna show up. Okay, I see it's kind of angled, and I'm also gonna just follow where the boss is at. Okay, there we go. AT got kind of tossed up and hit, and then they died. Okay, another building. I'm gonna go off to the other corner. Okay, recreate signal. Train tracks. Make sure you're standing on a red track, not a green one. The green one is gonna have the train. Oh, I'm getting hungry. My stomach's growling. Red track, okay? Don't stand on the green one. This person, SS, they were standing on the green one. And they got tossed over. Okay. SS here. They might have been trying to go to the other red one, but then realized, and then yeah, see, they just get tossed. So that's what happens. You basically just die. Then lighter note, okay, we'll take the baits here and just get out of the way of where it's gonna hit. Screaming Score, that's gonna be the raid wide. Darker note, Tank Buster, do not stand in it with the tank, make sure you're mitigating. Heavy Arms, look at which direction, okay, it's on her arms and it's facing out, so we stand on the inside. Heavy Arms again, okay, it's in the middle, and so it's going to be a line AoE, so get on the outsides. AT took a lot of damage there, we got a vuln stack. Distortion. Okay, so this is the one where the AoE in the middle is going to drop, and we gotta face the color to it. Okay, so it's white, so you gotta turn so the white side is facing it. Okay, and then you can start attacking again, depending on how you're orientating yourself. Okay, turn black. Okay, white. You gotta turn white. Okay. I think I got greedy at one part, so we'll see what happens when you get greedy. Pillar Impact, okay, these tower things. So again, you can ride the knockback, or you can use your knockback prevention. Oh, I didn't use mine in time. I hit it too late, and then I got knocked back off the stage. Some other people did too. Okay, so here they're falling. It's falling. Oh, it kind of stopped. Okay, here we go. It's the shadow's over here, and so that means as it falls. Wait, it actually fell that way. Oh, it's probably because I died and it kind of paused. Okay, so this one's shadows over there, and this one's shadows over here. Yeah, okay, so this shadow is over here, and as it's falling, the shadow is kind of moving this way. And then this shadow, though. Interesting. So I get moved over to this side. And everyone over here is clumped into the corner. Does the shadow move with it? Kind of just falls. Yeah, it's a kind of tricky thing. It might have been because I was raised during the middle of it, so maybe I didn't see the whole mechanic. No, but people are still moving. Yeah, okay. Well, I know for sure this one, the shadow moves over a little bit, but this shadow didn't seem to move over much. But looks like the corner was safe for that. No, it bothers me. Oh, I'm gonna see it one more time. Why? It actually is over there though. It doesn't like move. There must be different angles, yeah. Okay, so maybe the other one in this video. Where's the tower thing? Here. So it's angled like this. And this one, okay. So this one is a little bit more inside. Whereas in the other video, it was more like outside over here. The shadow was over here. And so this one goes all the way across. So actually, yeah, this one, when it falls, it does just go over there like that. No, 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 it tilts that way. See? How do you read this then? Okay. Looks like there's enough. We might see the tower thing again. Let's just keep going. Recreate signal. Okay, the train comes out. Okay, the girls are coming out here. They're probably gonna throw balls and stuff. Yep. We got the distortion thingy again. Okay, so we've got to dodge the balls and also point the color to be the same as the one in the center. There's white. Okay, it happens a lot faster though, so I didn't catch it, so here I took like 6k and a blown stack. And that, yeah. See, it happens a lot faster than the other ones. So I didn't catch it. Heavy arms. Okay, so it's on the sides, so we need to stand in the middle. Remember, we're still dodging all these balls. Lighter note, this is the baited thingies, so get out of the way that it's pointing. I try to stay on the side here, okay? Yeah. I must have hit a ball, because I got another ball set. Yeah, I think when I was moving out, I got hit with the ball. Okay, so wow, that's a lot. 7k and a blown stack. You get hit with multiple of those, you're just gonna go down, you know? Okay, heavy arms. Yeah, there's the one on the outside. Oh, I got hit with another one. Oh, I got hit with another one. See, is this getting more because I'm getting more blown stacks. Recreate signal. Okay, train tracks. Stand on the red one. Oh, KK, what you doing, bruh? Dying. Yeah. That sucks. Okay, and then I saw the I moved my camera a little and the ball's right there. And so, fortunately, I happened to move somehow out of the way. But it was very close. So this is why you gotta, like, turn your camera. And this is also why it's better to point the boss north, because north is actually where the stuff is at. Okay, so everything's coming up on the north side, but I wasn't looking that way. But you can see over here they drop. And I did happen to see people running over, so I think I just, look how close I was to getting hit with that. And then I already have 4 stacks, so it's kind of a lot. Screaming score, raid wide. Okay, tank buster. Gotta mitigate for this for sure. I just die. Because I didn't hit my mitigation fast enough. See, I didn't hit any mitigation. And I also had 4 stacks of the Vuln thing. And yeah, I think I just didn't realize that would be hitting so hard. I didn't realize that was the tank buster. So, lots happening. I think I was also like, wow, I can't believe I made it out of that DDR thing. It's a whole thing. We're almost done though! Okay, and this is where the building comes up. Oh, man. That was a lot. The Moogle treasure trove thingy is coming out, and that's where you can run a bunch of different things to get this currency from the Moogle event Moogle. And this raid is probably going to pop up in Alliance raid a lot if you have it unlocked, because people will be farming it. Good time to farm for glams too if you want the glams here. There's a bunch of other things that are also on the list of dungeons and trials you can run. But yeah, if you happen to run it and you figure out how to look at the tower thing, please let me know. I'll probably end up running it more to figure that one out. But just from the footage I have, I'm like, I still have no idea how to dodge those things. Whew! We're done. We did it. We're good. Thank you for watching this whole thing, if you watched the whole thing. And I hope that was very useful, because this one's probably the longest guide I've made. Alright. Goodbye.